Hello, my name is Joe Martin, and I'm going to be leading you through a quick run-through of the Aerospike Connect for Kafka product. So there are some prerequisites here for this. The first is you must install Kafka, which means Zookeeper, which runs here, and Kafka itself, which runs here. They are both running the standard default, what you get when you install. We also are going to install our Aerospike database and connector. I've downloaded this software already, so you can see here all of my software. The Aerospike server here comes with a install script, as install, that should check our dependencies and install both the server and the tools package. So it needs root, so sudo. Alright, that is done. Now we'll install the connector. The connector is this deb right here. So yeah, sudo again, of course. I say of course, but I've forgotten to type sudo the first 3 times I ran through this. So there you go. Our latest connector, which is 3.0 installed, and using our latest server, which is 5.1. Okay, so the software is installed. Let's look at the config for the connector. It's fairly straightforward. There we go. There is our config file. There is not much configuration here. The port the connector runs on. These are the Kafka settings, in this case just the bootstrap server, which is our Kafka server. Define log. The format, here's the default format for any namespace, but we're going to define a couple of namespaces, or one namespace actually, test. So in test, there is one within test default route, which is this static route here to test. So this would send any record created in test with the default to that Kafka topic test with the format flat JSON. Flat JSON is our JSON format that is immediately parsable, rather than you can see that the standard JSON format is a little more complicated. So we are defining a set, so an Aerospike set, a premium set, which has instead of flat JSON, JSON, and instead of routing to the default, is records that are sent here are routed to the premium topic. Okay, so let's start our Aerospike instance and restart our connector as well. So these should both be running, and this window here to the left will be the output from Kafka Cat of the test topic. This will be the output from the premium topic from Kafka through Kafka. What will happen? First, let me start the AQL. So AQL is our Aerospike's command line for doing things like this, poking around and creating a record or two. In this case, we'll be using it to create records because the connector, when you create the record, it will send this new record via the change notification framework to our Kafka connector, which will then process the incoming record and output into the correct Kafka topic. You saw the configurations earlier. These configurations do split up these records and send them to the different topics once they hit the connector. So I will first time going to insert into the test. This is our default topic that we defined. I have this first value here is the primary key, and then we have this set. If you see name, age, dogs or cats. So my name is Joe Martin. I am 43, and my preference is cats. I am a cat guy. For what it's worth. So insert there, and we will see over here on this this Kafka cat session that it has received a record from our connector. This format is the flat JSON format, so you'll see it's not very complicated. There's the metadata, which includes the namespace, digest, various things along those lines, and in addition our actual data, which is my name, age, and yes, cats. So you saw I created a separate route just for a particular set within test. That set is called premium, and this inserts Cool Joe, an alternate reality version of me. Joe Cool Martin, of course, 21, the coolest age, and the verdict of dogs or cats, who cares, which is probably the coolest attitude that you can have. So I will insert that in, and now you see the difference between the formats. So in JSON, there's a lot more. That is because it includes, after the metadata, it includes in a bins section, which has each bin, and a bin is like a column in a different database. For each bin of the single record, there's name, type, and value. So you can see all of that here. And if we were to insert more things, I don't know, let's say Cool James, leave the rest the same, just to show. They will all be written there with the different topic or the different values, and same goes over here. We'll save this guy's name as Jim. We'll just say Jim. Yeah. And then you'll see output on the other Kafka cat session, just the new record. Okay, I think that covers all of the main bits. This is the outbound connector, or Kafka, or Aerospike Connect for Kafka outbound connector. And this will conclude this session. Thank you very much.